Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Chris. Chris gave a contribution for part 2 of the estranged dog mom who adopted her daughter and doesn't understand why her daughters are no contact. So I got some time before the next race. I figure I will knock this one out. Now, our friend here, the video we just saw was not the last one, but the one before this. And now this is the last video posted to her TikTok about a month ago. The end. And apparently her daughters found out about her TikTok. That's about as far as I watched. Looked at some of the comments right here. You are not a narcissist. Narcissist does not go to therapy. I swear to God, that person probably watched my channel. Let's see. Another one. Couldn't do this. Just a lot of excuse making. My mom did the very best. My daughter said she will need years of therapy because of me. You know what she doesn't have at 20. Any debt. I broke my back and soul paying for a car outright, her entire college education, everything. Good for you. Good for you. You're supposed to pay for her college. That's what you're supposed to do. So because you bought her a car and everything, then you get to abuse. I mean, this is the thinking here. But let's get into the video, shall we? Let's see how this all concludes.
Strange parent, and I have 2 daughters who are no contact. And I just found out.
And I'm sorry her audio is so low. I have it turned up as much as I can. And I realize it's probably a contrast from my mic, but like, she's an idiot and doesn't even know how to record herself. So take that.
That they have seen my TikTok page. I want to start out by saying, in case my daughters are watching my page, that I love you with all my heart. I always have.
Manipulation. Manipulation. What do you mean in case? You already said they know about your page. You already know they saw your page. What are you talking about?
That I want you to understand that I am.
You still couldn't come on without the filters, the face full of makeup, dressing like a 20-year-old in your 50s, like none of that. None of that. You couldn't do that.
No longer.
Did you take the stupid No, the stupid contacts are still in too, or an eye filter, whatever you're using.
Wishing to reconnect or reconcile or fix this. I can't believe that I'm saying this because I would have sworn I would never be here. That there was.
Whoa! Wait a minute! You've made hundreds of videos on your TikTok talking nothing but your daughters. This is your only topic. This is the only thing you have to talk about. Yet the second you have confirmation that your daughters are watching your channel, now you want to act like, oh, it's all over, it's all for naught, I'm walking away. Could it just be now that you know your daughters are watching, you are afraid of the other side of the narrative coming out? And now you're going to go run with your tail between your legs and play like you're the victim. You think maybe that's what's going on here?
There's nothing that could happen that would ever make me feel like there was. I mean, I've said I've lost hope, but it's more like I feel like I ran out of options then, and now.
Wait, you were just talking shit. You were just talking shit 2 videos ago and probably in the last video before this. Dunking on her, I want to fix this. The second you find out your daughters are actually watching this, you want to run away. What's that about? They didn't threaten you. They didn't, that I know of, but you must know what they're going to say, what they have fear of actually putting out there. Again, this is the look. This is the look of the moment she knew she fucked up. This is a girl, this is a woman who has gotten by on her looks and her vagina her entire life. This truck she's sitting in, the cars, the makeup, the hat, all of it, I guarantee you she's on some kind of alimony payment. It's what the ex-husband, it's the ex-husband's money. All of it. She is a giant fucking child. Entitled to the hilt, and now she's terrified that her lies are going to come to a head. No difference between somebody like her and someone like me. I welcome my daughter. Go ahead. What do you got? What do you got? Let's have it out. I would have no problem with that. This woman has been talking shit. And believe me, I know about talking shit. I've been doing it here for 10 years. I promise you, if my daughter came and you wouldn't, I gotta what? I already know it's a done. The relationship is done. But this thing, what's been going on with me and my daughter has been going on for 16 years since she was a child. Your daughters are making these decisions as adults. Different scenario.
I think I don't want hope anymore. And
now she don't want hope. Why would that be? After just watching the video we watched, now all she did was heard that her daughters were watching it and look at the terror in her face. This is why the narcissist tries to silence you. They're silencing you so you don't expose them. That's what this is all, these estranged parents are all about. They're all about trying to intimidate so they don't get exposed until they do. And then when they do, you get this. You get, I'm running away, I don't want this. Or you get people like Diane who call her out and have you copyright struck. They're same playbook. They all are following the same fucking playbook.
I do have options. I realize that I have options. And my options are to no longer let this define my life.
Why? It's been defining your life all up until this point. Why? All you found out is that they're watching it. Why are you fucking panicking? You know why? Because you never saw them as your daughters, or even human for that matter. The idea, I guess, of them of actually finding this and confronting you about it, it's like it never even crossed your mind. It's like, oh, what are they going to do about it? They're just being disobedient little puppies, like a dog who's peeing on your rug. I just got to keep rubbing their nose in it until they come around. They don't like dealing with the consequences of their actions, do they?
I've never posted anything on this page, which has been my safe space. That's a word and a phrase that I learned about through estrangement and no contact.
You just posted the last video I watched. I kicked my daughter out across your head and kept it there the entire video. Now this is your safe space. And they will throw anything at the wall and hopes it sticks. And she'll sit here with her fake lashes and her bullshit makeup and her bullshit filters, batting her eyes, acting like she's crying. I'm not seeing any tears here, are you? I'm hearing the voice cracking, but there are no tears. This is just like every other narcissistic borderline personality performance that you've ever seen in your life.
And I did the hard work, guys. I did. I took a lot of therapy and
didn't do much good though, did it?
Myself some new titles.
Myself,
My
me,
daughter,
I. Everything is me, I with her. Clearly your daughters have been struggling. What did you do for them? Pumpkin? Nothing. You got yourself You know, you got yourself a nice SUV, nice clothes, makeup, all on your ex-husband's money, though.
All the posts.
Kicked your daughter out of your ex-husband's house, right? Because it's not your house. I promise you, it's who's really paying the bills in that house you kicked your daughter out of. Who?
On social media that was shared with me about how it was having a narcissistic mom. And when I saw that, and in the message, because
The fake crying.
one message from both of you, and that was about 3 years ago from you, my oldest daughter, basically telling me I had destroyed your life, and the songs that you sent links to, How Do I Say Goodbye, and Taylor Swift's Dear John, and you told me to change Dear John to Dear Mom, and that would explain how you felt. I did. I listened to it 1,000,000 times and I replaced it. And I owned it.
Sorry, guys, I'm not listening to a Taylor Swift song. I'm just gonna assume it's horrible.
I didn't want to invalidate you, and I felt like if I could just feel all of those things, I would be able to understand why I was a colossal flop as your mama.
So all this, so 3 years from her, whatever it was from the other daughter, they keep telling you this stuff, but you're still claiming you have no idea. You can't see it, but yet both your daughters are telling you this. Sending you songs with explanations, but here you sit every day in your ex-husband's truck, your safe space. You have been shit-talking your daughters on here for years. Hundreds of videos. Content is only about them. Now it's the end, when you find out that they know about it.
My youngest daughter, I know things were really bad. I've talked about some of those on here. I've never given any specifics, and I never will.
Why? What do you mean you won't give? If things were really bad, but you won't give any specifics and you never will, then what is this channel about? Do you see how easy when you push back online, when you push back in this method publicly, do you see how quickly everything falls apart for them? Her daughters haven't even done anything. She just knows they know about the channel. And she's in full-on fucking panic mode. Imagine if her daughters actually started their own TikTok or YouTube and started talking. Imagine that. You never see her again. And now she's talking about the horrible treatment of her other daughter. So the youngest daughter, she can acknowledge, but she has no idea what could be wrong with the other two.
We all have outside lives on here, and none of these followers or people who see my pages are in my real world. I don't share them with other people in my real world. And I've always been careful.
You can't keep it out. It's going to creep in, especially when she has as many followers. So she's full of shit. She's full of shit. Nobody knows about it. I guarantee you people know about it.
Not to do that. And I've never said anything to make you look little, either one of you. I've just shared my side of that. You have a side that you share with other people that do know me and have known me for as long as you've been here, both of you. And people have chosen sides who've watched me raise you and know the truth. And I've never done that.
So the daughters are already talking to people in real life. Yet what really scares her is her daughters knowing about the TikToks. Could it be that your daughters have figured out anybody who once they've told their story to would still have any contact or anything to do with you. It's a test. They're out of their lives. They're telling them everything they need to know. Because you've been able to gaslight, and those are your flying monkeys. And if these people in your real life, if they're talking to them about these issues, then it's already public, isn't it? And then if you're giving your side, then it's already public. So the TikTok is pretty much its point. Whether or not you say you talk about your TikTok, who gives a shit? You're already talking about it publicly. You just said, you already have the people in your real life taking sides. So what's your point about whether people know about the TikTok or not? Like, that's going to make a difference. Seems like you'll tell anybody about it who'll listen.
Never done that to you. And I wouldn't. And I haven't gotten an explanation. And when I have been in contact with, when y'all broke no contact last year, I told both of you, and I've said that on here, how sorry I was for everything I've done. And in both situations, which were separate, you weren't interested in. And
you're sorry for everything you've done, but you said you don't know why they went no contact. So what did you do? Did they go look for another reason? This woman just lies pathologically. She just tells one lie after the next. It doesn't matter. Insufferable. And she does this until you snap or have a breakdown or flip out on her, and then you're the bad guy. What are you yelling? I can't deal with you when you're like this. You have to leave. That's the game.
Talking about anything, you were just like, Mom, stop. In both situations, and I did, but it was so important that I tell you I was sorry, because I wanted you to know, because I didn't get anything from you to work on. I didn't get anything from anybody. I got total silence, and so I had to dig out of that. What? Because
you're not worth it. It's not real. They could tell you're full of shit. They could tell you probably just said it just to say it to make them stop talking. Because they could tell, you never stop calculating in order to get your way. Never, 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 never. Insufferable. It never stops.
I needed to do, and so I looked on other estranged adults who had walked out of their families' lives, and I tried to find out what they wanted, and it was accountability, and I took accountability, and I wanted you to know. How did you take
accountability? What do you mean you took accountability? You acknowledged it once? That's taking accountability? Is it? Because it seems like you just said, yeah, whatever, and then wanted to go on violating every boundary they had in their lives. That's not taking accountability. Accountability isn't giving a half-assed admission so then you can go on violating every boundary in their lives. To them it is. That's accountability to them.
But it felt very one-sided. And I will say that throughout the contact I had, and I've shared that on here. If you're on my page, you will see that I shared that on. Sorry about that, but I've shared that on here, how I felt and
how I felt. What about how your daughters felt? me.
I really wish we would have been able to talk and get past.
Why? You want to know why they don't want to talk to you? Because when you're talking, you're gaslighting. And your only purpose of talking to them is talking them out of the truth and talking yourself into getting your own, and talking them into giving you your way. That's it. They don't want to talk to you because talking to you is pointless. Talking isn't talking. Talking is gaslighting. Talking is defending themselves. Talking is being on trial. Talking to you is competing with you and your stupid makeup and your filters at all times. And they don't want to deal with it. They're done with it.
That's it. And now I have missed my oldest daughter. If you're watching, I missed your engagement. I missed your wedding.
The engagement to the guy you told her to go live with and kicked her out, that guy, that engagement.
I missed probably the birth of my first grandbaby. Your dad and I, this is just such a life that is so different than what we want.
That's the first time I heard her mention father.
Than what we were excited about, and it's your choice. That's your choice, and I.
So whether they're together or not, she's living on his money, like a spoiled child.
I shared on here how it felt to see pictures of you with your birth mom and your mother-in-law, and I that will forever hurt me.
You fucking bitch. You fucking like the girl has a right to know who her mother is, who her birth mother is, without you telling. This is why she deserves to be no contact. For whatever reason, the birth mother gave her up for adoption. Both, I don't know if it's two different mothers or not. It seems like it's two different mothers. The birth mother decided against abortion, decided to have him give the child a life. She loved her enough to give her away, but I guess got her life in order and still wanted to meet. And then, the daughter being raised like a puppy, probably any child would want to know where they came from. And you're going to make that about her, about you, that you're hurt because she has a relationship with her birth mother. Instead of you being grateful to the birth mother for not aborting her and giving you the opportunity to raise the child that you fucked up. No. You're not thankful. You're jealous. You're in competition. And this is exactly why your daughters want nothing to do with you. And they shouldn't. Right here. This is the cherry on top of the cake. I rest my case. The defense rests, Your Honor, or the prosecution rests. Ugh.
And, but I want you both to know that I wish you the absolute best.
No, you don't.
My youngest daughter, if you're watching, if my children aren't watching, there's nothing heard on here because nobody knows my children. But I will say to my youngest daughter, I want you to understand I've never had anything against your boyfriend, ever. I loved how much he loved you.
Oh,
and
my
all I
God.
knew about him was what you told me. Nothing else. I was so excited to have him in our lives. And if I had known...
This is like having single white female as a mother. This is single white female as a mother. Jealous, vindictive, competitive, angry.
When we moved to a different place, and you'll know what I'm talking about, that you were involved, I would have understood all that. I didn't know. We didn't know. I've never, ever disliked him. And
This woman is exhausting.
I don't understand what happened. The last time we saw you, we had lunch. You sent us a photo on your trip, and you were gone and never spoke anymore. And it's okay. Putting all of that aside, I want you to understand that I will never try to reconcile anymore.
Promise.
I will always question what happened, but I don't need answers anymore.
Like again, she will feign like she doesn't know what happened as she's telling you everything as she's confessing everything that happened and making herself just look like a goddamn demon. Where's the husband or the whatever he is, husband, ex? Where is somebody to put her in check?
I don't need answers anymore. I don't know the extent of your relationship with your birth mother, but I will say that I hope that it is good. I really do. I've always encouraged that.
Then why would you say? Then why would you say not a minute ago when you saw the picture you were hurt? Why would these girls want to have anything to do with you? You can go from one extreme to the next in under a minute. You go from one lie to a 180 selling the other lie the other way virtually within 2 sentences. And these women and your daughters are supposed to carry on some kind of relationship with you? Have some kind of conversation with you about what? For what purpose?
And there's a story there, and I suspect that it's very different than the one that is told, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't need to tell it. It's important that you understand that I hope that you have a wonderful relationship, and I hope that you can both find that happiness and belonging that.
If she is still married, why does she want her daughter as her go be with your husband? Like, insufferable, exhausting, just exhausting, non-stop.
I couldn't give you, and I will accept that I failed in that part. And if there is a heaven someday,
you ain't going there.
I will get to know what it was, and I don't know that.
You ain't going there.
I just don't know if it's important anymore. Just too much for both of us, and we can stop. We can stop. I accept what you want, and I can promise you that I won't push anything else.
I'll tell you another thing. The ones who talk like that in public, like this meek little act, I promise you, she turns into a screaming fucking banshee behind closed doors. She turns into an out-of-control, raging, borderline lunatic behind closed doors. I promise you.
And I'll always miss you.
Not one tear. Not one tear shed.
Wonderful, wonderful lives. And I encourage you not to look on my page anymore.
I encourage. Why? Why? Then why did you make it? Then why did you make it? This is my place, but it's on the internet. It's my place on the internet. Just like you kicked you kicked your daughter out. You kicked your daughter out, told her to go live with the boyfriend, and then are shocked that she's with the boyfriend you told her to go live with. Oh, my God, could you imagine being with this thing? Could you imagine having to be raised by this, not even your real mother? Look at all these, look at it. Look at all the videos. Look at all the videos. Okay? Where was all your fucking concern when you're blasting your goddamn daughters left and right? On and on and on and on. Hundreds of videos. All about your daughters. All about your estrangement. Now that they finally found out after you're talking about kicking your daughter out, the 2 videos later, 1 video later, you find out that they do know about your channel and you want to run away. I'm gone. Yet you're the victim. Woman's unbelievable. I mean, this woman is unbelievable. But all you got to do is push back a little bit. You go public, the fear of going public, and you see how easily their stories fall apart. She's got hundreds of videos here. Just shit-talking her daughters. Nonstop. I don't know. Oh, they're watching. I'm gone. Bye. You're going to violate my safe space. Like, what? What? These videos, man. I know they're popular, but man, can they be fucking triggering. These borderline women. I mean, they are something else. So, thank you, Chris, for the contribution and sponsoring this. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my channels on Rumble and watch the videos there. Also, be sure to subscribe to me on X and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care.